Hello, fellow Quilt Guild members. It is March, and this month I kind of did a little bit different with the books, but I'll put them in the newsletter, all the names. I kind of went with the scrap theme this month, so I have a few different books that I want to show you. First, I don't know if you've ever seen these. This is Scrap Plus One, Joan Ford, and she has cut the scraps, Joan Ford. And she's scrappy, like 110% scrappy. But she kind of goes through, she breaks her, I'm trying to find the table of contents for you. So she goes through and in her books, I don't know, maybe you can't see this very well. She does she calls it the 7 steps. So and she goes through all the steps. The first one is getting started. The second one is cutting. The third one is sorting. The fourth one is selecting a theme. And step 5 is gadgets and tools that help you. Step 6 is piecing and sewing. And then step 7 is finishing the project. And she has some really, really good tips. So for maybe if you're a little hesitant to try Scrappy, this is really cool. She does a really, really good job. And I think what's really cool is that you can take what she says and apply it to you and change it up a little bit. And then she does patterns. And I mean, from half squares to squares to, I mean, she does a variety with of different like shapes. I know I did Bonnie Hunter, and she's very scrappy as well. I feel like Joan's a little less small pieces. And maybe some of us aren't up to the small pieces yet, but ooh, I love this. So she has some really cool ones, and I think she, like I said, she does a good job of explaining what you need to do to kind of really be able to use scraps. The second book, this one, has a few different, of course she has different ones, but of course I can't find it when I'm looking for it. But she has some little table runners. So kind of mixes it up on size for sure. So that is Joan Ford. Then this is called Scraps Inc. And there is volume 1 and volume 2. Now these do say right on it, it says for the modern quilter. And what it is 15 different quilt designers, and they all contribute. So, but some of them I would not have guessed you would say modern, but Alex Ledgerwood, Allison Harris, Amy Ellis, and that is not Marsha Hansen's daughter, but they share the same name. Amy Friend, Amy Smart, A Diary of a Quilter, April Rosenthal, Beth Vaslow, Camille Ross Kelly, so Bonnie and Camille, Faith Jones, Jenny Baker, Katie Spencer, Lee Henrik, Melissa Lundgren, Sherry McConnell, and that's A Quilting Life, and Susan Bill. So that's kind of a compilation of different ones, which is kind of cool because you get a little bit of, I don't know, a little more variety. This one is Sherry McConnell's. It's called California Dreaming. Okay, so then for my other editions, I think I've talked about Lisa Alexander, but and for some reason, of course, I don't have it when I need it, but she kind of does the same thing in that she compiles from other people. This one is hers, but she's done, this one is called Sisterhood of Scraps, and I think I talked about that one, but she also has a new one out, and it's called Scrap School, and it's really cool. Like, it's really cool. I wish I could, I don't know if you can see. Do you see all the pages that are turned over? Of course I want to do all those. Okay, here's my last one. Scraps Made Simple, and it's a Moda All-Stars, which means, once again, that you're getting from a lot of different people. So here's a few different ones. Carrie Nelson, Amy Smart, Laura I don't know how to say her name. Can you tell? But she is the one that is in American Patchwork and Quilting, always does the other colorway. Amy Ellis, Etia Sitara, I can't even say her name right. Laundry Basket Quilts. Sherry McConnell, Lisa Bonjean, Primitive Gathering. Corey Yoder, Jan Ragler, Susan Acne, Jenny Doan, Lisa Alexander, Lisa Callie, Lynn Hagmeyer, and Sherry Wells. So that's just kind of who's in this one. They're kind of cool, and I'll put them in the newsletter.